Well, hello. Patrick Michaels here from the far ranges of Europe, Ireland to be specific, on a day that many would say would live in infamy. It's the 7th of December, 2014, and I'm sending some holiday greetings to you on the issue of climate adaptation. As you all know, there's a lot of controversy about what is and is not happening, the time scale and the importance, and why people are shrugging their shoulders or ignoring it. But I think what we need to all think about this holiday season is adapting. Wildlife is adapting, humanity needs to adapt. Some of these principles are very simple. Next to this video you'll see some links that we have of some simple things that people can do today to start adapting to some changing dynamics. Regardless of what may or may not be causing it, we have an obligation to the seventh generation looking forward, our grandchildren's grandchildren. I'm now a grandfather myself, and I'm thinking of my granddaughter's granddaughter, and perhaps even her granddaughter. And what we're doing today can have effect every day, today, tomorrow, next year, next decade, next century. I would invite you to look at some of the resources that are included with this holiday video 2014 and consider only three things. Number one day a week, go off the internet completely, because we're killing the environment a gazillion bytes at a time. They used to call it a death of 1,000 cuts. We're doing it with every tweet, every Facebook entry, every online social media entry, which is really not essential. So think about taking one day off a week and just becoming part of that new movement. The second thing we suggest you do is think about consumers. We can argue about how we make energy, but there's something you should think about. If we turn on 1 billion new light bulbs as part of our export of Western economic strategies into the developing world, completely turn over the notion of the savings from solar, geothermal, wind, or anything else. So before we leave our lights on all night, or our power supplies for our computers and for our other devices running all the time, think about conserving energy. And some of the links that we have on this YouTube video will help you discover some of those well-tested and well understood ideas. The last thing is start living sensibly. You don't need 3 cars. You don't need 3 houses. Start to think about starting to shrink your profile, your economic footprint, your ecological footprint on the planet needs to move. The Western economies will be well known in the future as the ones who ignored the warnings and continued with the process. Or as Einstein would say, the thinking that got us here will not get us to where we need to go next. This is Patrick Michaels for the Holidays 2014 from Ireland.